Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you stuff that I finished recently. The makeup, beauty / skincare products that I finished recently. I like to do these videos every couple months on my channel just to kind of see how much I really go through, what I actually use from, you know, my never-ending stash of makeup, and just actually seeing how much I accomplished in finishing some stuff, you know? In doing this, I get to see what products that I like, and I kind of do mini reviews on each item. So I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So let's go ahead and get started on this overflowing bag of stuff. And there's actually more that wouldn't fit in here. I'm really proud of myself on how much I actually finished. I think this is going on maybe 2 to 3 months. I think I did my last video on stuff I finished back in April. The first thing I finished was this Vaseline Lip Therapy lip balm, and this is in the rose scent, and yeah, it's completely gone. This is a really great lip moisturizer after you wash your face or after you take a shower. Your lips can kind of feel a little bit dry, and that's really what I use this for. It's not something that I would put in my makeup bag and reapply when I'm outside or anything like that, because you do have to dip your finger into the product. So it's something that I would use in my bathroom after I wash my face. So if you are looking for a really inexpensive, nice lip balm, that one is a good one. This next thing is by Marc Jacobs. This is the Night Mauve's Liquid Lip Crayon. I remember when I got this. I got this from a Sephora set, and the original retail price of this is actually kind of a lot. Finish this up. This is what it looks like now. This is a product I actually would take with me when I went hiking, because I do take a lot of pictures. So I never really wore makeup when I went hiking before. You know, when I started realizing it, I'm like, I want to look good in my pictures. You know, if I'm gonna hike a mountain, if I'm gonna do all of that work just to take a picture up there, I'm gonna look good in my pictures. So I really like this because it's kind of like a neutral color. It kind of looks like my lips, but a little bit more, you know, berry tone. So it just definitely flattered my lips in pictures and stuff like that. So if you couldn't tell, I have been hiking a lot lately, and that's why I was able to finish this so fast. I feel like I went through that pretty fast. I finished 2 setting powders actually within the past month. So I used to use like a pressed powder on my skin all the time. I ran out of that a couple months ago, and I was like, I have all of these loose powders. I'm gonna start using them. I realized these actually don't last very long at all. I feel like you waste a lot of product with these. I used to only use these to set my concealer, and I swear this product lasted like 2 years. And then when I started using it on the rest of my face, it literally lasted me like a month. I finished the Jeffree Star loose powder. This was a favorite. This smells like cotton candy, and it is amazing. So that is what the packaging looks like. And I had the color Rose, and I'm definitely going to repurchase this at some point in time, but I have one more loose powder that I'm going through right now to finish. And then I did end up purchasing my pressed powder just because I feel like it lasts months versus, you know, a product like this would only last me like a month. This is from KVD Vegan Beauty, back when it was called Kat Von D. I had this for a really, really long time. I actually think I got this in a set from Sephora, and I got the translucent. This is a mini size. This was not my favorite powder. It wasn't the most finely milled powder. I definitely prefer the Jeffree Star one over this one by far, but it was okay, and I went through it and I finished it. So now I get to throw it away. Okay, next up, I also finished a Jeffree Star lip scrub in Blue Raspberry. So this is what his packaging looks like on his lip scrubs. So yeah, really, really cute packaging. And yeah, went through that completely. It smells and tastes like blue raspberry candy. And if you know me at all, you know that my favorite type of candy is blue raspberry candy. I even like blue raspberry Slurpees, blue raspberry everything. It's one of my favorite flavors aside from coffee. I really like blue raspberry. So I have repurchased that many times and I have a backup of it. So now that I finished that, I'm going through my other lip scrubs and then I will start using my other Jeffree Star lip scrub. His lip scrubs are honestly the best if you are looking for a really nice exfoliating lip scrub that doesn't irritate your skin. Jeffree Star products are awesome. Next up, I finished the Body Shop Warm Vanilla Body Yogurt. And doesn't that sound just delicious? Like, it sounds amazing. So I did get this on clearance for $5. Looks like that. And oh, it smells so good, you guys. This is a nice lightweight summer moisturizer. It just absorbs into your skin right away. If you have really dry skin, I don't recommend this because it is very lightweight moisturizer. But back when we had that heat wave last month, when it was a solid 30 degrees Celsius every single day for like almost 2 weeks, this was a great moisturizer because you don't want anything too greasy on your skin when it's that hot outside. Next up, I finished a MAC Fix Plus and it was the Rose one. I really like this. Honestly, there's not a huge difference between this and the regular Fix Plus. I am gonna stick this into my MAC bag for my back to MAC. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you bring back 6 empty MAC products to any MAC location, you can get a free makeup product. I think you can get a free lipstick, lip gloss, or eyeshadow. So definitely gonna recycle that. I'm gonna go through face masks that I finished. So I finished this aloe vera mask by Mirosa. That is the brand, Mirosa at the top there. So I actually got this from my mom. I don't know where she got this from exactly, but it is a soothing moisturizing mask. It was awesome and it does have collagen, vitamin C. So if you guys are looking for a really nice hydrating mask, this is a good one. And as I mentioned in one of my videos, I really like these sheet masks for after a hike. They're just really nice and hydrating on the skin. It just brings back the moisture to my skin that I've lost throughout the day sweating and just being out, you know, exposed to the sun all day long. These are just a great thing. So if you guys are even going to the beach in the summertime, you're going to the lake, you're going any type of outdoor activity, these masks at the end of the day are awesome. The next one I finished was by COSW. This is their honey mask and this was only 88 cents. So I didn't have really high expectations for this, but it actually was one of the better masks that I've tried. It had a lot of serum in it and it was awesome. So I got this at H Mart in Calgary. I don't know where you can get it locally or if you can get it online somewhere, but it's an awesome mask. This next one is by Coco Star and it's the Slice Mask Sheet. I actually took a video of this. I will include somewhere in this clip. It's such a weird mask. So it literally came in slices of watermelon and just stuck them all over your face. I thought that this was a more gimmicky type mask. Honestly, I wouldn't repurchase it. I didn't really see that much of a difference on my skin after I used it, so it wasn't that great. Other than that, these other two were awesome. I finished a coconut oil. I actually have a tiny bit at the bottom there. This is by the brand OGX. And I have purchased this actually a few times before. It is a really nice coconut scented oil and it is really hydrating on your hair. It's very inexpensive, so if you guys are looking for a great drugstore kind of like serum for your hair or hair oil, this is a really great one. So next thing I finished was this Lancome Idol mascara. So I have the mini version. I actually did a review on this one a few months back if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, this was a pretty good mascara. I would always wear this hiking. I really have to have a good mascara if I'm wearing it when I'm going hiking because I tend to sweat. You're outside all day. You don't want anything that's gonna flake off or look really bad, give you raccoon eyes at the end of a hike. This definitely was a great one and it didn't do any of that stuff, so it was a good mascara. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, because there is some drugstore ones that are actually better than this one, but it was okay and I did get this for free. Next thing I finished was the Born This Way matte foundation. I don't know what happened to the pump there, but I think it's the way I stored it in this bag. It kind of all came out, like whatever was left in the bottle. So what I like about this foundation is it's very, very lightweight. It is a matte finish and it lasts all day long. This is one of the best foundations that I've actually ever tried. So I highly recommend it. The only issue that I have with this is that it smells like paint. It's not a strong smell that you would notice throughout the day. It definitely dissipates after you put it on. But when you are applying it to your skin, you can definitely smell it and it's kind of like, whoa. You know, it smells like chemicals and paint. But other than that, this was a great foundation. This is an oil-free, oil-controlling, waterproof, and transfer resistant. I would not call this transfer resistant because back when I was using this, we were wearing masks all the time and it definitely would transfer off my nose quite easily. So this says it's a 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. I don't think that this would last 24 hours on my skin, but it did last pretty well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can actually see in the bottle kind of like when your product is running low, which is awesome. Know that the regular Born This Way foundation kind of like cakes up on the side of the glass bottle and you can never tell when you're gonna need more foundation. In this case, you can always see like if you're running out or something like that, and that right there can tell you that this foundation is really nice and lightweight because it doesn't stick to the glass bottle, you know? So this was a great one. I will definitely repurchase it in the future. Next thing I finished was this Old Spice Wilderness, and this actually smells like lavender. Like it smells so good. Definitely doesn't smell like a matte. It definitely smells like a girly lavender scent in my opinion, and I really like this because it is aluminum free. It is like a clear gel, and I don't use aluminum anymore. I kind of tried to use more natural type deodorants. For the most part, this one lasted pretty long on me, and it lasted through my workouts, through my hiking and stuff like that. I would definitely have to reapply this maybe once throughout the day, but it wasn't too big of a deal. And this works a lot better than some natural deodorants that I've tried, so I definitely will go back and repurchase this. I think the scent might be discontinued though because I haven't really seen it around. I've only seen it at like one store, which is London Drugs. The next thing I finished was this Garnier Whole Blends Gentle Detangling Milk. So this is what it looks like. I actually found this at Dollarama, and I try not to purchase a lot of hair care products from Dollarama, but this is, you know, a brand name. It's Garnier. And yeah, this actually worked pretty well. It was a nice leave-in conditioner. It was definitely a lightweight leave-in conditioner, and if I remember correctly, yeah, it smells really just calming and soothing. I actually would reconsider purchasing this again. It has oat milk and rice extract. So that is that. The next thing that I finished was my Tresemme hairspray, and this is just a travel sized spray. I don't really use hairspray that often unless I curl my hair, which I don't do very often either. So I've had this product for years and I finally finished it. Next thing I finished up was another hair oil, and this is the L'Oreal Dreamlength Sleek, and this is a 230-degree heat protectant. So I guess this isn't really like a hair oil per se. This is more of like a hair protectant, heat protectant type product. So this is the first time I ever purchased from this line from L'Oreal, and this one was actually pretty good. I think that this worked really well with blow drying my hair. It wasn't, I'm used to the Tresemme spray that I just spray throughout my hair and blow dry it, but I feel like this actually works better at making your hair really soft after you blow dry it or straighten it or anything like that. So I definitely recommend this. Very inexpensive. I got this at Walmart. Next up, I finished this delectable hair and body mist, and this is in the scent Strawberry. And this I would only use in my hair, just like as a hair mist. I know it says hair and body mist, but this is a really great product because it doesn't have alcohol in it. It has, you know, stuff like castor oil and strawberry fruit extract. I actually really enjoyed putting this in my hair as kind of like a pick-me-up if I didn't wash my hair that day. I did a really intense workout. I would just kind of spray this in my hair to freshen it up without, I don't really like dry shampoo all that much. I find dry shampoo just too powdery and too heavy in my hair. I like this to kind of just refresh my hair. pretty much. So I know they don't make this brand anymore. They make Cake Beauty instead. So I'm gonna maybe try to hunt down a similar product because this one was awesome. Next up, I finished another hair oil. As you guys can tell, I'm really into just hair care and just taking care of my hair, especially since it's bleached. I have to use a lot of products like this in my hair. So this is the L'Oreal Smooth Intense Frizz Taming Serum. So again, another great affordable drugstore hair oil if you guys are looking for one. This one is pretty good as well. Would I recommend this one over the coconut one? I actually like the coconut one a little bit better. This is a little bit more lightweight, so if you have thinner hair, this was probably a better option for you. Except my hair is pretty thick, so it can handle the coconut one just fine. So next up, I finished a Fourth Ray Beauty moisturizer, and this is the Oat Face Milk. So it does have a tiny bit of product at the bottom that's settled there, but I can tell you guys this one is already finished. You know, I can't get any of the rest of the product out, but I do really like these face milks. I remember when they used to come in glass packaging though. They were way more sleek before. This is one of my favorite face milks, the oat one. They have a bunch of different kinds. They're pretty inexpensive, and if you guys are placing a ColourPop order and you're trying to get free shipping, this is just a really great thing just to add to your cart. Next thing I finished was the Maybelline Fiber Volumizer for brows. I cannot find this anymore. I think it's discontinued, but I used to use this all the time, and this is just a brow gel. It's a tinted brow gel, and it has little fibers in it to make your brows kind of look more thicker than they are, even though in my situation I probably don't really need anything that's thickening, but it did a really great job at just setting my brow products. But yeah, I think this is discontinued because I can't find it anywhere. I also finished a liquid liner, and this was like the only liquid liner in the color brown that I had, but this is by ColourPop and it's in the color Grande. And it was a really great eyeliner. Like, I would definitely purchase more of these. I would purchase it in black and all the other colors that they have. The only thing with this is it's always sold out. Every time I try to repurchase it, it's always sold out. Next up, I finished a Jeffree Star concealer. So that's what that one looks like. I feel like I finished more Jeffree Star products in this video than I ever have in previous Empties videos. This is in the color C3, and I definitely did repurchase this, and I'm wearing it under my eyes right now and under my brow bone. It is a really awesome concealer. It covers everything, so if you have any type of discoloration under your eyes, it will hide everything. So the only thing is it's a little bit tricky to find your true shade if you are shopping for this online. Other than that, I dropped this and the little star came off the lid, but it did have a star there. So the packaging is really, really awesome. Next up, I finished another MAC product. This is a MAC mascara, and it's the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Mascara. This actually was an awesome mascara. So that is what the wand looks like. It is a synthetic brush wand. It's very similar to CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. Formula with MAC mascaras I feel like is awesome because it just lasts so long. It doesn't dry up. It doesn't really flake off or anything. So I would definitely consider purchasing this again. Okay, we are slowly getting through this. I finished a BB cream, and this is the Skin 79 BB cream, and it is in the SPF 30. So this is what this one looks like. I actually prefer the pink one over this one. This one doesn't have as much coverage, so if you're looking for kind of more of a sunscreen versus like any type of coverage on your skin, I like a little bit of coverage in my BB cream. This was more like a really low coverage tinted moisturizer, and I mean, it was okay. Would I repurchase this one again? No, I prefer the pink, like the hot pink version of this. But yeah, this is my favorite brand of BB cream to purchase. There's a lot of fake ones online, so if you're trying to find this, be careful and buy it from a reputable seller. We have a few more things to go. So I finished a couple of samples. I like to add these just to give you guys my opinion and to tell you if I would purchase them or not. So the first thing is the Dermablend Insta Jelly Grip primer, and I think this came with a Sephora order at some point. Didn't really like the texture of this. It was kind of weird and it kind of felt a little sticky, and there was a little bit of product left and got all over the bottom of the bag, and I can feel it on my hands already, and I just don't like the texture of that one, so I wouldn't recommend it. I also finished the Skin Food Royal Honey Essence. And I really like these essence type products to go like on top of your moisturizer at night. It just kind of boosts your moisturizer. They're really lightweight and they're very hydrating. And this one was actually really good. I really did enjoy this one by Skin Food. I finished another lip product, and this is At Me by ColourPop. And as you guys can see, if you take anything ColourPop with you in your makeup bag, it takes off all of the writing that was on the packaging. I don't know why. I don't know what they use to print their packaging with, but I noticed that about ColourPop. If I take any liquid lips or any type of ColourPop product with me in my makeup bag, it will never say ColourPop again on the packaging when I take it out. So yeah, this one was a really nice flattering lip color for every day. Unfortunately, it is limited edition, but if it did ever come back, I probably would repurchase it because it was a great one. Next up, I finished 2 of these EOS chapsticks. I finished the Lavender Latte one. That's what it looks like. This is a favorite. Repurchased it already. It smells like lavender and vanilla mixed together, and that's 2 of my favorite scents. And then I have the Strawberry Sorbet one, which I didn't finish completely, but I actually dropped this on the floor at work in a pile of dust. So I was like, it's time to let it go. I've used it for a couple months and I'm just gonna replace it with something else, you know? And then the very last thing I finished was the Born This Way by Too Faced foundation. I finished this one a while ago. I think I actually forgot to include this in my last Empties video, or maybe I finished it right at the end of my last Empties video that I filmed. But yeah, I definitely prefer the matte version over the regular version. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure you guys subscribe down below and hit that bell notification, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.